Okay, so I'm sorry the stream is late. I was starving and I had to eat. So we will play as long as until 5 and then maybe a little after, and then we'll see what we need to do from there. Excuse me, I just finished eating, so I have a little bit of indigestion. Ugh, Jesus. But welcome to the stream for those that are watching and those that will watch in the future. I just save stated on accident because of my cord. What is that stuck on? Oh, wow, I just loaded one. That's good. That's good. Hopefully I didn't fuck anything up. I'm hoping it didn't, but it might have. If not, I might have to complete that chapter again. Let's hope it didn't mess anything up. If it did, oh well. I will just speed through the chapter. Because my cord kept hitting buttons. Because my cord is plugged directly into my keyboard. Jesus. I have crumbs and shit all over me now. Booyah! Booyah! Alright. Get all comfortable. Because we're playing a horror game, boys and girls. Let's see. Please tell me I have a save. If I don't, I'm going to have to go off of... Wait. No, we did Purgatory. We should have new game option now. Damn it. I didn't mean to click that. My voice is still a little sore, so I will not be doing some crazy screaming again. Pretty monotone today, probably. So, yes, we got Shangri-La. Brand new chapter. I don't know what's coming up next. These two chapters are the only two things that had anything to do with, like, original cast. Everything else, I mean, this had to do with the original cast. I meant, like, hardcore with the original cast. So I don't know where we're going to go into now. So, maybe we're going to go into Motoshige's background. Because we went into Naho's and we went into Yui's. So, anything could happen. Anything could happen. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in this Anything Can Happen story. Put it on dark mode. Tooth will be the best. What's up, Lorio? How are you? What do you mean by Tooth will be the best? Oh, that's one of the chapter names. That's the last chapter, isn't it? Or is that the sixth chapter? I don't remember. But Tooth is going to be probably pretty brutal. Okay, I figured we were going to follow one of the characters' backgrounds. We seem to be following all the characters' deaths. All the characters that died backgrounds. So, I deserve punishment for my actions. Each time I took a photograph with my phone, its flash made the school walls shine a bright heavenly white. This was a place of solitude. How are you today? Only she and I, not another soul to be found. I just can't stay away. Oh! What the fuck? I was acutely aware that the hand in which I held my cell phone had begun sweating. Who is this? Oh, is this... Did he find Mayu's body? And my breathing had become uncomfortably heavy. I was getting steadily more excited. What is happening? It was all because of her. A perfect flower brightly adorning the wall with a myriad of colors. Such was a departed female form spread before me. When I first encountered her, it took me several moments just to comprehend what I was seeing. Oh no, he actually did find her. Oh no, he's not going crazy. I never beheld a person with such grievous injuries before. I'm not even certain the word injuries would apply in a situation like this. Motoshige is, you're right, is a nerd who is secretly a pervert 100%. But he's a fucked up version of Satoshi. We can say that. With confidence, he's a fucked up version of Satoshi. He likes dead bodies and he's very depressed. What state of mind would cause someone to do this to another human being? I was certain this action had been wrought by human hands, largely because both of her arms had been nailed to the wall with construction-grade linchpins. Based solely on the dug-out abdomen, seemingly with without the use of tools. The intestines lying on the floor, the smashed eyeballs, and the exposed jaw. He doesn't know it's her. Again. Ah, Jesus. One might think she was torn apart by wild animals. The linchpins and the faint traces of bloody handprints here and there prove otherwise. And yet this boldly, finely crafted display of her body shows a clear will of fiery passion on the part of the orchestrator. Jesus, Motoshige, calm down, dude. Sorry, my voice is kind of going out. That's kind of why I'm talking low. The blood that splattered far and wide shone in my flash like a bright red flame, and whole chunks of flesh were strewn about like flower petals. Jesus, Mayu died in a fucking bad way. This flayed, eviscerated corpse with arms outstretched and nailed to the wall brought to mind images of Jesus nailed to the cross. But she was even purer than that. There was no self-sacrifice here, no lesson to be taught. Whoever did this clearly had fun with it. They enjoyed killing her. They enjoyed destroying her. I suppose there are animals who kill not for food but for sport, leaving the carcasses of their prey behind. Of course, even intelligent animals like the lion, monkey, and dolphin can be subject to occasional exclusionism and abuse within their ranks. Damn, that rumble. Oh my god, my voice is really going out. Yet only humans possess the capacity to turn their violent impulses into art. You're a fucked up person, Motoshige. Can that truly be all there is to it, though? My internal monologue had become a soliloquy, if only for a moment. What was it about this girl that fascinated me so? Maybe because it was your girl-to-be, Mayu? Witnessing the aftermath of a murderer's actions did provide a certain freeing sense of childlike helplessness, to be sure. Excuse me. But why had she, in particular, stricken my fancy? This whole school is like a veritable corpse party. Ha! Ha! He said it! He said the name! I've seen so many bodies since I arrived here, but none like hers. The moment I first laid eyes on her will stay with me always. Not just the sight, but the smell too, hanging in the air like steam after a hot bath. You know, if he lived, I mean, he's technically alive now. But yeah, if he would have went home with the pictures that he had, he probably would go home and jack off to these pictures. I'm surprised he doesn't do more to the bodies than just look at them, honestly. I figured he'd do something way worse, you know, like some, what is it called? Where you have sex with dead bodies? I don't remember what that's called. But I'm sure he'd probably do that. She was young, senior high age. But that's all I could determine. Her uniform was tattered and soaked through with blood. There was no student ID name tag to be found. That sucks for you, bud. There was only one reason. The only reason I believed her to be a she is, in fact, due to the presence of a makeup bag and an ornate tortoise jewelry box laid on the ground nearby. I don't have the slightest clue who she may be, so why am I drawn to her? Please, tell me who you are. Who are you? Necrophilia. That's the word. Could not remember the word for it for the life of me. Thank you. The alarm on my cell phone sounded as if an answer. Oh dear, is it already this late? A production of The Barber of Seville was airing on the MHK Educational Network that evening, and Mayu had asked me to record it for her. I'm pretty sure he'd be a necrophiliac, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Being away from the TV at the time, I'd set a few reminders on my phone to sound at regular intervals beforehand. Mayu was most renowned for her love of sweets and accessories and such, and I often wondered if anyone else knew how much she enjoyed the works of Rossini. I need to find Mayu. She's lost without me. You found her, dude. Congratulations. Yeah, she's really lost without you, bud. Bright and beautiful Mayu, beloved by all who knew her. I was the only one aware of the weaknesses that lay within her heart. Therefore, I was the only one who could truly protect her. Speaking of weakness, I wonder what has become of Machida's little sister. I certainly enjoyed chasing her around earlier. I gave her quite a fright. Oh, you little piece of shit. He actually did chase her. What an asshole. What an asshole. So that was still true about it. I adored watching her run for her dear life. By the way, Lady Oreo, did I ask you if you watched the anime yet? I can't remember. Because this just reminded me of something from the anime. It was an act befitting of a psychopathic pedophile. Yet I am no such thing. Then, did I glean such joy from it? Yuka! Gugor would be freaking out if he was actually awake right now. But alas, he actually went to bed early again. I simply found her trail, cowering countenance to be irresistibly precious. The anime made me so sad. It made me so sad. One of my favorite characters died in the anime, and it made me just way too sad. It's like, I'm gonna only consider the games canon. But this entire hallway scene right here reminds me of when Motoshige was going crazy in the anime and was threatening to beat Yuka with a wrench or fucking crowbar. That's what the word is. The sight of an overwhelmingly weak person standing before me, utterly helpless and alone, elated my very soul. Gugor is a party pooper. No, I love the guy. I know he tends to watch the streams in the future, so Gugor, I love you, man. Gotta be here live, though. You're gonna miss the good stuff. The sensation was nearly orgasmic. Yet this was a friend's sister. For all the torment I'd caused, I certainly intended no harm. The perceived threat I represented just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. Thinking upon it still makes me smile. I swear, it feels like there's another me slowly and steadily awakening within. No, this isn't right. This isn't who I am. Could it be that this nightmarish location is messing with my head? That is actually very, 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 true. I keyed. Indeed, this wouldn't do at all. If I were to return to the real world with Mayu and the others without first discarding the new me, I would no longer be able to live the way I did before. I suppose I need to erase all the pictures and movies I stored in my phone, including hers. He goes right back to the phone, doesn't he? Shangri-La. I have a feeling we're gonna find Mayu's body again, just based on that picture. So this is Mitsuki. I don't know who that is. Emi, Toko, anybody at all? Is anybody there? Oh, what the fuck? What's going on in that top one? Crap, my phone. Is it okay? Damn it, the strap broke. Nobody in here either. Where did everybody go? Right, just in case somebody's watching that hasn't seen the anime, spoilers, but the anime just destroys your emotions, especially the ending. Just everything about that anime hurt my soul. And everything happens, never mind, you know what, I won't even say it, that is spoilers. Just in case someone watches this in the future that hasn't seen it. Hard to believe we were just in the student council room. I guess that Sachiko charm is what did us in, huh? This wasn't just some ordinary school building. Some fellow student council members and classmates and I all did that weird ritual, and then I passed out. I thought maybe it was anemia or something. But when I woke up, I found myself in this thoroughly disturbing place. And my friends were nowhere to be found. At first, I thought maybe it was just Toko playing a prank on me, but I quickly realized that it went far beyond that. I got angry, I screamed, I cowered in fear, and begged anyone who could hear me to stop doing this, but ultimately, I was just talking to air. This all felt like a bad dream, and I prayed in my heart of hearts that that's all it was. Because I knew I wouldn't be able to stand being in this horrible place all alone. I just wanted to see someone, to be with someone. I just wanted someone to call my name. I'm Mitsuki Yamato. Yamamoto. Yeah, that's right, Yamamoto. In 11th grade at Byakudan Senior High School, I serve as a clerk for the student council. I have a feeling, just a hunch, just because he said Byakudan, isn't that where Kizami is? Kizami's from, right? I have a feeling we're going to run into Kizami this chapter. Just a guess. It's probably not even true, but we'll see. I'm right here, everyone. Right here. What's up with that? I'm going to do it. Save state already. Sorry, had to click back into the game. Heck yeah. Well, let's see if we find him. A decaying human head has been forcibly crammed into the top left cubby. Ugh. Mustn't have been easy to make it fit, as there are tiny pieces of flesh and scalp tissues along the frame. Ugh. Who would have done something like this? You know, when I saw my first body here, I couldn't stop throwing up. But I think I'm starting to get desensitized.